Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro are here. The event just ended. We've got all the new details and information. I got it for you right here. Let's talk about it. New prices, $999 for the Pixel 8 Pro, $699 for the Pixel 8. That's a $100 price increase across the board for both phones. I'm not really crazy about that. One of the biggest things we've had with the Pixel lineup has been value, and it's been tremendously cheaper, right? The last 2 years, $599 for the introductory model. The Pro model is $899, bumps it up to $1,000 now. So that means you're going to be paying the same price for a Pixel 8 Pro that you're paying for an iPhone 15 Pro or you're paying for an S23 Plus. And you're going to be paying $699 for the Pixel 8, which is about $100 cheaper than the S23 or the iPhone 15. So there's still a discounted savings there, but it's not as attractive as it was before. And I think a lot of people saw the writing on the wall with this. I hoped that they wouldn't. I crossed my fingers, but they did. So there's that. Trade-in values. Everybody wants to know trade-in values. So you can get up to $800 off if you do the trade-in, but the thing is that's not for your Pixel phone. I went and I did the math. Basically, it's across the board. If you trade in a Pixel 7, they'll give you $450. If you trade in a Pixel 7 Pro, they'll give you $550. And if you trade in a Pixel Fold, your $1,800 Pixel Fold that you just bought 2 or 3 months ago, they'll give you a whopping, wait for it, $600. So that's a pretty depressing figure there. And it's funny because you can actually get a little bit more for other phones. But the good thing is, if you buy and pre-order, if you pre-order a Pixel 8 Pro, you can get a free Apple Watch. You get a free Pixel Watch 2, and if you pre-order the Pixel 8, then you get the free Pixel Buds Pro, which are actually really good earbuds. The watch hopefully looks like it's really good, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. But those are the freebies that you get. So if you take a look at it, the Pixel Buds are over $150. If you if you pre-order a Pixel 8, trade in your Pixel 7, get $450 off. You add in that free $150 earbuds, basically. That's like $600 off of a $699 phone. So, I mean, there's still some good deals there. So, yeah, that's helpful. Now, I can't remember everything from memory, but here we go. So, Pixel 8, 6.2-inch screen, supposed to be over 40% brighter, and it's going to have Gorilla Glass Victus 2, which is nice, but the brightness on the screen is great. I'm excited about that. The Google Pixel phones have historically been on the lower side when it comes to brightness, so big improvement there. But the numbers they actually gave us for the Pixel 8 Pro, 2400 nits brightness, like 2400 peak nits brightness. That's over the 2000 the iPhone gets. That's over the 1750 that the Samsung phones get. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Of course, if you take a look at the Pixel 8 Pro, 6.7-inch screen, and the differences, of course, are you get the 1080p on the Pixel 8, you get the Quad HD Plus on the Pixel 8 Pro, and then you get the 120 hertz on the Pixel 8 Pro. Those are some cool things there. I gotta look over off the side of the screen. So 1600 nits is what we get with the Pixel 8. So that's some pretty exciting stuff there. Of course, IP68, dust and water resistance, all those great things. And yeah, Android 14. First phones to launch with Android 14. You can get them. They're going to launch on October the 12th, which is actually my oldest brother's birthday. So happy early birthday to my brother. I have one older brother, and he's in his 40s now. I'm still 39, so yep, still the younger brother there. Oddly enough, in case anyone was wondering, I actually have 6 brothers and 2 sisters. Big family. Will they all switch to Pixels? Probably not. They're all iPhone people. So they start at 128 storage. 128 on both. It's still UFS 3.1. And just double confirming on both. We have the new cameras in the Pixel 8 Pro. You get the new camera. You get the new ultra wide as well. 48 megapixel ultra wide. At least I believe that's new. But new stuff there. A new temperature sensor on the Pro, which is kind of crazy. So you can actually get the temperature of things with your Pixel 8 Pro, and they're trying to get it FDA approved so you can take your actual temperature. That's not in the regular model. That's only in the Pro, but that's kind of cool. But the same thing as last year before. Pixel 8, 2 cameras, Pixel 8 Pro, 3 cameras, and they're saying 10 times optical zoom. It's weird. The way they did their keynote this year, they didn't really dive into the specs. So I might have to come back and confirm some of this stuff, but they're like, okay, you get 10 times optical zoom, but if you take a look at the camera, if you take a look at like GSM Arena on the specs, it still says 5 times optical. So what they're saying though, with the regular one is you can get the 2 times optical quality zoom. So I think that they're doing some sort of funny math where they go the 2 times optical optical quality, digital zoom times a 5 times optical. They basically blend them together, is my understanding. So they use both images from the telephoto and the regular zoom. Of course, they don't have the regular zoom on the regular one, but you know what I mean. So they're saying you can get 10 times with the Pro. Anyway, crazy stuff. Stereo speakers, still get the wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, all that great stuff. And under screen fingerprint display. Doesn't look like there's any change in the charging speed. So still going to be slow charging speed. But craziness. Absolute craziness. We're looking at 7 years of support. 7 years of operating system updates. And 7 years of security patches. That is now the industry leader. And I've been saying this for a long time. Google, please be the industry leader. Like, you make Android. Why is everybody else giving longer stuff than you are? So no more 3 years operating system updates, 5 year security patches, 7 and 7. 7 and 7. No, not the drink. You get the updates. So 7 years of operating system updates and security patches. That means that these phones that are coming out now, the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, are going to be supported till 2030. 2030. Like, I have no confidence in the phone lasting that long, but by gosh, the software is going to be supported that long. I mean, just the way battery technology is and everything, there's going to be so many advancements by then. Like, I don't know who's still going to be using a Pixel 8 in the year 2030, but by gosh, your phone is going to be supported. So that's cool. 4,575 milliamp battery on the Pixel 8, and then on the Pixel 8 Pro, 5,050 milliamp. And it looks like there's actually a charging difference. From what I'm reading on the specs here, 30 watt wired, 23 watt wireless on the Pixel 8 Pro, reverse wireless charging. And then on the Pixel 8 reverse wireless charging, you get 24 watt wired and 12 watt wireless. So there's actually a difference there, which is kind of interesting to me. 8 gigabytes of RAM on the Pixel 8, and then 12 gigabytes of RAM on the Pixel 8 Pro. So that's always nice. And then it goes up to 1 terabyte model on the Pixel 8 Pro. That's the highest you can get. And then I believe 512 is as high as it goes on the, nope, sorry, only 256. 256 it maxes out on the Pixel 8. So that's interesting. Now it's got the new Immortalis GPU. They're talking about all the crazy great things that you can do, like super impressive when it comes to the AI stuff. So we've already known that's been great. You can already do more things. The live translation, you can actually do live translation. You can talk in different languages, and it'll translate it, or it'll type it voice to text. It's some crazy stuff they're doing. And they've also got like video boost for the Pixel 8 Pro, which basically they do some offsite cloud upgrading stuff. It's so powerful. They do so many things to the video now if you use that video boost, that it actually does it offsite. It will tell you when it's ready in your photo album, and then it does all the enhancement, even with night mode stuff. But so crazy stuff. So we've got better than ever photos, better than ever video, more powerful than ever when it comes to the chipset. We've got the new Tensor G3. The things I want to see, of course, are how's the battery life, how's the heat management, and how's the standby time, how's Android 14. And of course, I won't be able to test those things till I have it in my hand. I do know that I'm getting one of them from Pixel. I will, of course, have to buy the other one, and I'll do that. But the biggest thing a lot of folks want to know, of course, trade-in values. Like I said, you can get up to $800 is the maximum, but you're not going to get that for Pixel phones. And then the trade-in values, like I said, $450 for the Pixel 7 to trade in, for $550 for the Pixel 7 Pro you can trade in, and $600 for the Pixel Fold. Do not trade in your Pixel Fold for $600. I will come and knock on your door and tell you you're stupid. So don't do that. Now, colors. There are new colors. You might hear some thunder in the background. It's doing some raining stuff here finally. But so the colors on the Pixel 8, let me pull this up. Pixel 8 Pro, you can get it in obsidian, you can get it in porcelain, and you can get it in the blue bay color. I really like the porcelain. It was beautiful on the Pixel Fold, and then that blue bay color is so nice. And then the Pixel 8, let me see if I can find the colors for that. Sorry, I just can't remember all this stuff from scratch. So you get obsidian, you get the bay. Is that right? No, it keeps changing. Anyway, there's 3 colors, I believe, on the Pixel 8. 2 or 3. Anyway, I'll cover more of that later. But new colors, new chip, new screens. Really excited about the screens. They're going to be super bright. I'm really excited about that. Excited about the new camera stuff. They finally added a Pro mode to the Pixel 8 Pro camera. Yes, I've been complaining about this for years. How do you have a Pro phone that you can do all these amazing things, but you can't control it? It's all automatic. You can, of course, do the automatic point and shoot stuff, but now you can go in and fine tune stuff on the Pro model with the new Pro camera stuff that's coming to it. So a lot of exciting stuff. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I think I covered most everything. And yeah, I've tried my best to cover everything anyway. And I'm going to do a live stream about this tonight. Of course, you're watching this a week in the future. That's not going to happen. You can go back and watch it on my channel. But we're going to discuss some more of this stuff in depth, go over it. I'm going to do some more research today, and we'll see how that goes. But looking forward to talking to y'all guys and gals this evening. Again, pre-order stuff. We've got links in the description if you want to go pre-order that. Of course, you can get it from several different places. You can get it from Best Buy, which is where my links are for. You can get it from Google directly, of course, carriers, and then I believe Amazon as well. And like I said, you can get them available October the 12th. So just a week away, basically. Really exciting stuff. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, of course, please go to the comment section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, if you found this helpful, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.